Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ngayon ay May 27, 2022, Friday. Ito po ang the stock market today. If this is your first time in this channel, ako po si Benji Chidoro, isang retired bank officer na nagsimula mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007 at ginagawa ko po ito araw-araw. I also report the latest news on your favorite and most active stocks. If you like the content, I invite you to subscribe to my channel. Kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto ipa-review, paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking pa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Anything I say in this channel ay hindi po financial advice. Ang ating news ay ang pag-suspend ng trading sa ilang stocks sa PSE at ang pricing ng Vista REIT kasama ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, May 27, 2022, Friday dito lamang sa the stock market today. Okay, so let's go with our financial headlines. And this is from BDO Securities. So in economic news, Marcos names more economic managers. So one of them is Governor Ben Jokno, who will be the finance secretary. And in the meantime, Monetary Board member Felipe Medalla will assume the head of the BSP on the remaining term of Jokno. Alfredo Pascual was also named head of the Department of Trade and Industry, while SMC Tollways President and Chief Executive Officer Manuel Bonoan was named the head of the Department of Public Works and Highways. So Jokno will look into debt sustainability as DOF chief. Government to borrow 250 billion in June. So this will be in the form of T-bills and T-bonds. ASEN to lend 2.3 billion pesos for Green Core solar project. Then MEG to build 6.5 luxury spa resort inspired village in Cavite. VREIT sets IPO price at 1.75 per share, which is our main news. But let's go first to the news of suspension on some trading stocks or traded stocks in the PSE. Actually, this was already news last night. I have a slide here which I wanted to share with you, and this is from ANC while we read this article from Business World. The PSE announced that 11 companies are at risk of being suspended. Actually, they have already been suspended from trading due to their non-compliance with the submission of financial reports. In a public notice, the PSE said that 11 listed companies have not complied with structured reportorial requirements of the exchange by failing to submit before the deadline their annual reports for the year ended December 31, 2021 and quarterly reports for the period ended March 31, 2022. The companies are 8990 Holdings, Abacor Capital Holdings, Araneta Properties, Basic Energy Corp, Century Peak Holdings Corp, Dito CME Holdings, so no wonder bumababa si Dito, Leisure and Resorts World Corp, Medilines, ito po yung nag-IPO just recently, Philippine Business Bank, TKC Metals Corp, and Vantage Equities Inc. The above-mentioned companies' failure to comply with the requirements of the exchange within a prescribed period will result in the automatic suspension of trading of the respective shares starting June 1. The exchange will inform the trading participants and investing public for further developments in the matter. Okay, so yan po ang pinaka-main news natin, and I think the other day we took a look at Dito, so it was the prices were diving, So our next news will be on the VREIT, ano? So, tingnan po natin this summary from the business, from BDO rather, yung tungkol sa VREIT, and let me put up the slide here. There. VREIT sets IPO price at 1.75. The real estate investment trust led by the Villar Group has priced its initial public offering at 1.75 per share, lower than its up-to price of $2.50 per share. The company also trimmed its offer price to a total of 2.75 billion secondary common shares from 3.33 billion previously, composed of 2.5 billion in firm shares and 250 million shares as its over-allotment option. At the new price and offer, the company will raise about 4.81 billion. The company is expected to conduct its IPO from May 30 to June 3 and will list its shares on the PSE on June 15 under the ticker symbol VREIT. So, ang commentary po ni BDO SEC dito ay we estimate that the final share price of 1.75 translates to a full year 22 forecast dividend yield of 8.25%. Medyo mataas siya, na? Based on the company's annualized projected dividends for this year. Okay, so let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange. But before we proceed, let me share with you some comments of our subscribers. Sir Benj, please review BPI, MBT, and Web. And also we'll be reviewing ICT also, no? Si Isip Roman. And then let's review one speculative stock which is having a breakout, si TUGS. Okay? So punta muna tayo sa PSE index. Okay. The PSE index is up 80.62 points or 1.21% to end at 6726.14. And it's a larger green candlestick today, with RSI inching up 48.87. Meanwhile, yung ating market summary, 79 companies declined, 99 advanced, while 46 remained unchanged. The all-share index is also up 0.77%. All the sectoral indices are up, led by properties at 2.44%. Okay, for the most active stocks, we will be reviewing your requests. That's BPI, MBT, then Converge, Web, ICT, and let's take one speculative stock, TUGS, TUGS, and this is the Harbor Star Shipping, no? Okay, so let's now go to BPI. BPI muna tayo. Okay, BPI is moving sideways, and yung ating mga indicators are piercing through, and mukhang roller coaster ride ito, but sumutotal, dire-diretso lang po yung moving averages po natin. And right now, it lost 1 peso 40 centavos or 1.44%. But the nearest resistance is here, nandito po sa 99.90, while the support is here at 91.37. The nearest rather is 91.37 or within that vicinity. So 49.57 po from, actually it yesterday it was at 52, now it's at 49. So it's just moving sideways. Okay, then Metrobank, MBT. MBT is also moving sideways. It has been bearish from this point on here, no? At least from the short term, February 28, when the prices began to fall, but the long-term indicator is still up, though above the candlesticks, making it bearish to sideways. With RSI, it gained today 1 peso 5 centavos, which made the RSI higher at 54.65. Though what I can see is that bearish to sideways pa rin po siya with support here at 49.65 and resistance is here at 56.29. Support and resistance po hindi po siya exact points but these are areas. Then converge. Si converge ay naku, bearish si converge. Ended with a doji, though there is volume. So it began to move from bearish to sideways. Actually, it became bullish noong March, no? Beginning of March or March 24, but yung ating mga candlesticks ay na-maintain lang po yung level niya, no? And there appears to be a head and shoulders here, no? Ito po yung head at dalawang shoulders, and as you know, a head and shoulders formation is a bearish sign pagka nakikita po yun sa stock. So here is a head and shoulders formation which would indicate a bearish signal, but from here noong May 26 or May 23 ay patuloy po siyang bumababa with a short green candlestick here with volume, but it's tingin ko po dito bearish to sideways pa rin po siya. So the nearest support is at 25.49 and the second lower support is at 22.43, while the resistance level is here at 30.49. RSI is low, no? Bearish at 43. Then web. Okay. Web naman ay okay. Web is bullish, no? At mapapansin niyo po dito, meron po siyang gap up nung May 6 and May 10. And May 10 there is volume, pero the following day, May 11, nag-consolidate po siya at hanggang ngayon nagko-consolidate po. So the gap is here. Although it was partially filled in May 12 and 13, but still there is a gap between the May 6 and the May 10 kung malinaw po ang aking mga mata, no? Okay. Pero based on our indicators, mataas po yung RSI niya, no? 65, though it is not overbought. At ang tingin ko po dito ay patuloy pong magte-trend po ito pataas. Itong PhilWeb Corporation. Okay? In the meantime, ang pinaka-resistance niya nandito po sa 4 pesos. Yan po. While the support, di ko masabi, no? 227. Maring 227 yung pinaka-support. Yung consolidation area niya bago siya nag-breakout. Then ICT, kay isip roman to, no? Sideways po. Although there has been green candlesticks here, appears to be moving. It's bullish to sideways actually, since yung presyo niya na 222.80 are already above the moving averages. RSI is at 53, which means that it's moving upwards, or there is a tendency for the stock to move upwards. In the meantime, yung support level niya nandito po sa 205, while the resistance is here at this area, no? 229 to 230. And then finally, si TUGS, TUGS. TUGS, speculative po ito. Breakout nga siya. Meron siyang breakout po dito. And there is a lot of volume. I'm trying to see kung meron pong news, pero wala po akong makitang ibang news, ano? At least in the mainstream reports or in the disclosure to the BSE, kahit sa mainstream media ay wala po. But from an opening of 81 centavos naging piso, or a 25% increase, ano? From last Friday's close of, tingnan natin yung close niya, 80 centavos, 20 centavos po yung kanyang increase, or a 25% surge, no? And RSI is already overbought at 80. Yan. Yan po, no? Nagkaroon po kasi siya ng breakout dito, and this is now the second breakout of TUGS. But I wouldn't know what's causing it right now. So in the meantime, ang kanyang support nandito sa 79 centavos, and this is a new level already, no? Actually, the 25% increase is the highest. Ngayon lang siya nagkaroon ng 25% increase, I think. And it's the highest level since November 18, 2021. So something might have happened here na hindi po natin alam. Kasi ito, tinitingnan ko yung material information, wala naman to eh. Tinitingnan ko po ito kanina eh. Hindi ito eh. Ito po yung Corporate Governance Committee, which I don't think had an impact on the price of the stock. But something triggered it. Okay? Which I am not privy. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. May 27, 2022, Friday. Ito po si Benji Chidoro nagpapaalala, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagtangkilik at hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. Happy weekend. God bless and bye for now.